Hey guys, Wise Gamer here, bringing you another indie game preview. This time we're looking at CounterAttack, a game that I found on Steam Greenlight that I absolutely love. It's a shoot 'em up, side-scrolling game unlike any other that I have seen for a very long time, if ever. That being said, let's go ahead and hop into the gameplay. So CounterAttack. So this is a 1 to 2 player local co-op or 1 to 4 player online co-op shmup. What that is a shoot 'em up game where it's side-scrolling sci-fi space adventure basically, with multiple different ships. There's actually 5 different playable characters that each have their own unique ship that all have a very unique style for starting stats, ultimate, stuff like that. A really neat upgrade system, multiple levels. Right now there's currently 10, however they have 19 planned. And it's quite a bit of a challenge too. There's a lot of other unique mechanics and everything too I'll get into, but this game is just absolutely amazing. When I was recording it, I couldn't stop playing. I was playing with my nephew and I just had so much fun playing through here on local co-op, putting over on the Steam link, streaming it to the TV. So much fun. So basically what this is as you play through, it's your typical shoot 'em up in the sense of it's a side-scrolling game with ships that come on screen, you have to destroy them, stuff like that. However, having that co-op action is so much more fun, it really changes up the elements. So you get these little green power-ups that come on the screen every once in a while, and those actually will be for stats that you see across the top of the bar. So if you collect 2 power-ups, you can get the second level of stat, so that's spread, I believe. If you get the first one, it's speed, for example. Once speed's maxed out, you gotta collect multiple ones, but you have to share these with whoever you're co-op with, or in the 4-player online, you have to share those power-ups and figure out who's going to need it the most and stuff like that too. Additionally, you get these little yellow drops, and those are actually for your ultimate. So the ultimate, some ships have like a giant missile that gets shipped out, some of them have like a very fast rapid cannon that goes out, or a big huge plasma beam as you see on the screen here. And it's really cool how each ship kind of has their own like character with their own acting and storyline that goes with them as you complete different levels, but then at the same time they all have like their own special abilities and what they're good at, what they're not good at, stuff like that. There's actually 2 different game modes. So you have the regular story mission, which I did talk about, has 10 challenging levels right now with 19 total planned. So definitely a lot of gameplay to be had there. I personally have not beat it yet on normal mode. I think I got close to hard according to the developer, but I have not been able to beat it by myself solo yet or on co-op. Very difficult game, but in a very fun, challenging way. I don't feel ever that I'm being cheated out of the gameplay or anything like that at all. I've actually continued to ask the developer for a newer build, so I can keep playing this game. That being said, I know that there's also a survival mode that I've been able to play too, and you'll see some footage here. In survival, there's just basically a continuous, endless wave with no break whatsoever of enemies, and they just get harder and harder and harder. You have to survive as long as possible. You can also do this in co-op, which is pretty awesome. Another unique element of the gameplay is actually that the ships themselves all have like these attachments and add-ons that you can put onto it, and you unlock these in special ways. So on the very first level, there's a ship that streaks across the screen. It's very hard to destroy, but if you do get him, you actually unlock an attachment called Turbo. If you beat different bosses, you get like another special attachment or add-on. And you can equip 2 attachments and 2 add-ons, and these actually modify your weapons and your loadout on your ship, so it'll make things behave differently. And you can actually kind of customize your build in a sense, in like an RPG style, to where you can actually have a ship that's customized to your liking on how you want to attack the enemy. So it might be something like side amp, which boosts your side power, meson coils, turbo, missile turret, stuff like that too. Dumbfire missiles, rocket barrage, like a whole bunch of different ones that you can unlock. And really, they help modify your ship and change up the gameplay so you're not playing the same thing all the time too. Again, both playing co-op, they both have their own attachments that you can attach. You can have 2 different ships playing at the same time on the same screen, locally, or up to 4 on the same screen online, which is just crazy insane to me. Visually, the game is beautiful. There's all these unique environments and amazing planets and environments to go into. I know on some shmups, sometimes like the enemies blend into the background and everything. I never had a problem with this. There's definitely a lot of challenge with the different visuals in the sense of like enemies will be hiding behind asteroids and stuff like that, but it's nothing that is taken away from the visual artwork that the designers actually put into this. I think that the game looks beautiful. The ships are all unique. They have very distinct outlines and color schemes and stuff like that too. They don't just all look like the same pattern, just kind of mirrored around differently. And I really want to give it a hand to what you want to do with it. Audio-wise, it has its own unique original music that really puts you into the game. It reminds me of just like an old arcade-style game. Not necessarily chiptune like an NES, but it just reminds me of like an old action game that I just wanted to hop into and play. And the soundtrack kind of gets stuck in your head after a while. Everything sounds great as far as the missile effects, the gun effects, the way the enemies explode and stuff like that. And then there's no dialogue for the characters at this point. I don't know if there will be in the future, but just the dialogue between them is great too. The text that pops up, again, there's that unique storyline depending on who you're playing as and what level you complete with those people. Replayability wise, it is off the charts. So not only is there that endless survival mode, but like I said, the story missions are actually very difficult. I think I got to level 7 or 8 out of the 10 levels that are on there, and apparently there's like a hard mode. I don't know if it's hard mode as in a special level that's just extremely hard, or if there's actually like a hard mode to unlock. The developer tweeted me today and asked me if I've gotten to hard mode yet, so I'm assuming it's either a difficulty or like a special level or something like that, and I haven't unlocked it yet. And I've put probably 10 to 12 hours into this game. I play it so much with my nephew, and we just have so much fun playing it and seeing how far we can get and trying to, unlock as many things as we can. With the unlockable attachments that you get over time, all the different levels, and then the endless mode, I think the replayability is definitely there. So drawbacks, really the only thing that I have right now is it's not on Steam yet. It's still in green light. I really want it to get pushed out, and the dev himself said he hasn't been promoting it as much as he wanted to, so I wanted to make sure I help him out here. Something that was kind of nice is he has taken a lot of feedback. I gave him a lot of tips and pointers on things that I thought after playing it for so much, and he said that he might actually pay me back with a little Easter egg of maybe a little cameo of a General Wise or something like that in there, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you guys want to see me in a game, make sure you vote thumbs up on greenlight. Completely free to do that. I'll have all the links down in the description, and overall I definitely would say check it out. Definitely recommend it, and if you can, follow it on Steam greenlight, and when it actually gets released, pick it up. That being said, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.